Sometimes I think about fashion like it's a video game. You know, like imagine you're playing Elden Ring and you're leveling up and you've got to decide, how am I gonna build my character? I feel like people in fashion are the same way. Like most commonly, you'll see clothing people, but then there are shoe people, accessory people, bag people, and then it starts to leave fashion itself even, where you're a fragrance person, or a skincare or a hair care person, and all of these are linked, but there's only so many you can care about. Like, listen, Elden Ring, yeah, it would be great to be level 99 on everything, but you just don't have the XP to spend in all of those areas. You've got to pick and choose your battles. So I've done that over time. Of course, I started as a clothes person. That's what I cared about. That's all I cared about. Learned more about shoes, started doing jewelry, accessories, things like this. You just start building out your repertoire, grabbing some, Tom Ford, Tobacco Vanille, Sense, some Maison Margiela, Jazz Club. All of these things help to round out your fashion life. But there is one build that I have never tried in this game of fashion life. I have never been a watch guy. Now, that's not to say I don't own watches or I've never owned a watch. For example, I've got two watches from my grandfather, one an Omega Seamaster and the other a custom engraved Lord Elgin watch. And listen, they're family heirlooms, they're beautiful, I'm holding on to them, but they're not functional for me because I'm not a gold person. And these are both very, very gold. As you can see, it just doesn't go together. So I've made a concerted effort lately to learn more about watches and ideally, hopefully, end up getting a watch of my very own. But that's a hard road to go down. Suddenly, you're looking at stuff of all different price ranges. You're like, what's a quartz watch? Does that need a battery? What's automatic and mechanical? What makes a good movement or a bad movement? What makes a good band or a bad band? What's a good size? All of these are questions that if you're starting from zero are incredibly overwhelming. So I looked at other Omegas, right? I was thinking, should I go like the hype beast cool guy route of doing an Alabaster Industries watch? Or no, maybe that's like kind of cringy over the top. Maybe I invest in like a starter Rolex or something, right? But I just couldn't pull the trigger. Nothing felt right to me until something beautiful happened. I got a message about a product called Evo by Frost. This is a luxury watch and they wanted me to check it out. So I looked into them a bit. I saw that Frost, they're based in New York in the Diamond District. They do some of the craziest, like blinged out, icy kind of hip hop style chains, just crazy, crazy expensive and well made, and like, you know what I'm talking about. So when I saw that they were getting into the watch game, it was honestly perfect timing. I got back to them, I said, yes, for the love of God, please do send me a watch so I can check it out because this is exactly what I needed. So I've got it here. I haven't even opened the box yet. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know which one they sent me. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I want to check out this watch because I think this may be the first step towards me being a watch guy, and maybe it's the only watch I need. So we're gonna check out all the details of this, then we'll of course try it on, see how it feels, how it fits, see how it works with outfits in my style. So I'm excited. Evo by Frost watch, let's do it. Okay, I am incredibly excited to check this out. This is the first like new, nice watch that I have ever had. So yeah, this is incredibly exciting. So it's a really nice red box, and then embossed here, it kind of, I think the letters go inwards in gold, Evo by Frost. Nice clean logo, no complaints there. And I believe Frost, right, is the company name. And then Evo by Frost is the watch line specifically within the greater Frost company. Because like I said, they started off, their main business has been doing like fine jewelry. All right, so moment of truth, this just lifts right off here. And then inside, ooh, that is nice. This red is clean. Okay, we've got a card here, like a little envelope. Okay, what do we have here? All right, we've got the warranty card, and that has the model and serial and date and everything. 5-year warranty. That's great to see. It's good to know that they've got your back. And an instruction manual. I need this. I do. It's hard to admit, but I need it. I'll save that because we're going to see the watch itself in a sec. So it is an automatic watch. I know that much. So the mainspring does need to be wound. It gives you some instructions on that. More photography, good photography, okay? Oh, this is important. Okay, the Evolution watch, so I guess that's what EVO is short for, meticulously designed, skilled artisans assemble each component, the precise movement. I do think it has a good movement. As far as I know, they modified their movement in-house, which is something that not everybody does. Yeah, timepieces that stand the test of time, and sophisticated too. Okay, I'm even more excited now. Okay, so, ooh, cool box. Okay, this comes out and it is leather, maybe faux leather, doesn't really matter to me, but a nice red box with this quilted at the top. That's so good. All right, moment of truth. And there's like a spring in the box. This is really well put together. Take some muscle. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So you've got like a silver frame on the outside and then black and silver on the inside with a white hand, gray band. Dang, this is beautiful. So this right here is the stainless steel sport watch by EVO, and the retail price is right around $1,000. So this is one of the like kind of lower end models for them, and then they're anywhere in the $1,000 to $2,000 range for the entire range. And just so you know, as I've said, EVO by Frost, they did send me this watch, and if you like it, if you like what you see, check down in the description because there is a link you can use to get one of these watches for yourself. And again, if you use that link, it does help me out and of course helps Frost out, but I am absolutely never going to say something in this video that I don't believe. I am really enjoying this timepiece just as an appreciator without any connection to them even. And if you are interested, because I would be, you can get 20% off just for watching my channel. This is me bringing this to you. Use the link in the description and use the code LLuxury20. You get 20% off. As easy as that. The code is LLuxury20. It's on screen too. You can't miss it. Ooh, just noticed that little badge up there. Really good packaging. Really clean. Where to begin? Let's see. So this just comes right off. A little like bed for the watch. Beautiful. All right, where to begin? We'll get to the watch itself, but let's start off with the back here. So it is like a sporty band, which is nice. It should be able to take some wear and tear, making this a good like everyday type of watch. Like you can really wear this thing, you know? And then you've got a little metal clasp here, butterfly clasp, and pressed into there with a little peel is Frost NYC. Great detailing. Yeah, clean kind of like techie sort of band. Not mad about that at all. Kind of like a bluish gray, a frosty gray, if you will. And then this guy, it's like blingy. It's chunky, right? But not like ostentatiously so. Like it screams, I'm a nice watch, but without being super overbearing. So that side right there is super clean. Damn, that feels so good. And then you got the crown over here. Oh my God, I just took it off the bed and got a look at the back. Look at that. So this right here is like a skeleton movement. So you can really see everything that's happening on the inside of that watch. And I'm glad we can because it's so well put together. So this is a movement that they modify in-house by experts. And then on both ends, you really get to see the depth of that craftsmanship. 21,000 plus vibrations per hour, 21 joules in this thing, making it run. And I just love that they put it all fully on display. And as far as I can tell, every one of these is unique because they each get their own serial number on there. So it's really good to tell authenticity and just to know like which one you've got and to know that yours is unique to you. You've got the brand name engraved in there as well. And at the bottom that says Evolution designed in NYC and that it's automatic. And then finally off on the side here, the fact that it's water resistant, which is also really good if you're looking to make this like an everyday wear kind of piece, which I am. So that's the back. I just love watching these things move, and I like the kind of industrial quality to it, like this big stainless steel backplate, all these little screws. It's really like up my alley in style. And then the watch face, like you can see everything going on. Once again, you can see some of those crystals, and you also get a seconds subdial here. underneath the 3 in the corner and a little contrasting white. So it's just like a little extra kick for you there. And really what I like about this stuff is I like appreciating things that are made well, things that are made intricately. And I love that you can see every bit of the engineering that goes into a piece like this. Like, they've really done an impressive job with the craft and the shape and just the engineering and concept here. Like, it's unlike any watch I've ever seen. And usually, if it's something you've never seen before, that means it's probably doing something wrong. But this feels like a natural evolution, to borrow the name of the watch itself, on a luxury watch. Which, listen, you tell me, $1,000 to $2,000 watch, I'm considering that luxury. It's got like a nice weight to it and a good balance as well. Like, there's a natural symmetry to it that you can really feel. And I also love the depth. Like, there are layers to this thing. You can see that, you know, the hours hand and then the second subdial are one layer. And then you've got this kind of X crossbar going across it. And then, of course, you've got this stuff going on around the outside, each hour marking. You've got 12, 3, 6, and 9. And then you get inside the watch itself, and there are so many more layers underneath. It's just something that I feel like I could look at for hours on end. It's something that I'm going to enjoy looking at down on my wrist. And now that we're off the little bed as well, we saw that right there, right? But also the inside of that butterfly clasp. Again, stainless steel, you can see the kind of milling of it, again, giving it this industrial look, but also just very usable because fully adjustable, you know? So I feel like this was meant to be. Me and Frost NYC Evo by Frost, this was how it was supposed to go. And just to show you that I've like put this thing through its paces, I wore this thing for a full work week, and then I actually took it on vacation with me. I was walking everywhere with it, wearing it all day, every day, and it worked great, felt great, looked great. Obviously did all of the basics well. I never had any like mechanical issues with it. I would take it off at night. It would still be running the next morning, so I never even had to set the time on it because it just kept running. So I've got no complaints here. Dang, this is beautiful. I mean, like I said, I'm still learning about watches, but I am very, very impressed by this piece. But the details aren't everything. They're a lot, but they're not everything. We've got to try this watch on. So let's see what we're gonna wear it with and find out how it works on the wrist. So right now, just by happenstance recording this video, I happen to be wearing a vintage Chinese Terracotta Warrior t-shirt, an Enfant Riche de Prime Spanish Elegy leather jacket in this dark blue, and just a nice necklace, undercover Supreme hat, and I figured, I think this would work really well with it. Like the gray, it already has a blue undertone with this jacket, I think would be really nice. So I just want to start off with seeing how it looks with this outfit right here. So I'm peeling off the Frost NYC. Ooh, that's a good peel, satisfying. And I'll do the back as well. There's a peel on there. It's covered in my fingerprints already. Ooh, gorgeous. All right, so this is the first time I'm using the band here and the butterfly clasp. Oh, that feels really good. It's got like a snap to it. So that comes fully undone, so I can get it around my wrist here, and it just snaps shut. There's a little weight to it. Oh, that's a perfect fit. It sits really nicely on the wrist. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have very thin wrists, but it's actually a really good solid fit. Like, this isn't going anywhere, and the balance and weight feel great. One thing I hate with bracelets, because that's really all I have to compare to, is I do wear a lot of bracelets. I hate when they're too big and they slide down my arm a bit. This isn't going anywhere. It feels luxury, you know? This works really well. I think this is a great fit, but I also want to know how it works with something a little bit more tailored, because this feels like an upscale piece. Wearing a watch makes you feel more sophisticated, you know? So what does a more tailored piece look like with this timepiece? Because the streetwear clearly works great. So what I've done now is I've thrown on a beautiful Giorgio Armani mainline black wool suit. So much more upscale, but kind of sleeved it up a little bit with the Vivienne Westwood like bandana shirt, and kind of streeting it up with this watch a bit. So it adds like a bit of sport to the entire endeavor, but while still feeling incredibly sophisticated. And honestly, I think it works even better here in a tailored context. Obviously, I thought long and hard. The black of the suit matching the black in the dial, the gray of the bandana print in the Vivienne Westwood shirt matching with the band itself. This outfit would actually kind of be missing something, but it's bringing the entire thing together. It makes me feel like I've just leveled up. Like, I don't know if you've experienced this, the first time that you put on a high-end fragrance, like a Creed fragrance or something oud, you know what I mean? Or the first time you went from wearing like Doc Martens to Celine boots or something. It feels like a clear step up in the accessories, and I've loved jewelry and hats and shoes for a long, long time, but this is what I have been missing, and it feels so damn good. And the thing that I love about this watch, honestly, is that despite the sophistication and the skeleton dial and everything, it is a sport watch. It is an everyday wear kind of watch, so I could throw something on like this oily For You t-shirt, which costs $1,400, sure, but is still a t-shirt. And I could throw this watch on, go to the grocery store, go out to grab a bite to eat, drop a package off at the post office for all I care. And I know it's gonna look good, it's gonna work, and it's going to elevate and level up whatever outfit I'm wearing. Because even though, listen, I'm not a watch person, I'm still not a watch person, I don't know everything here, I do care a lot about things that can elevate an outfit, the little details that make things pop, because that's what makes you go from just a person wearing expensive clothes to a person with style. So that's what I appreciate about this Evo by Frost watch. All right, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this. Make sure you check out Evo by Frost. Thank you so much to them for sending this over. And again, check the description for the link. Yes, it helps me out, but I would not say anything that I couldn't stand behind. I do think it is a very, very intriguing product. So thank you. I'll see you next time.